you'll like it. But do I even have beets? Nimi is here! Another one. Freshest beets. It goes... actually... Oh, goodness me! Go, white lady, go! What is sis yapping about? You listen to me yap and you'll like it. But do I even have beets? Nimi is here! Another one. Freshest beets. It goes... actually... Oh, goodness me! Go, white lady, go! Konbakuwa! Hello, hello! Welcome back! I'm back! Oh my gosh, to me, it feels like no time at all has passed because I went on vacation. And vacations always go by in the blink of an eye. So I literally feel like yesterday I was sitting here in this chair. I blinked, had a wonderful vacation, and then boom. Right back in this chair. But it's good to be home though. I missed the cats. And I missed streaming. How's my vacation? It was good. I'll talk a little bit about it. Papa November, thank you very much for the gift of memberships. Thank you. It's good to be back for another vacation. I mean, I feel like I have been taking liberal vacations this year. Like, I took one in January, which wasn't that long ago, and took one again. So I should be set for another couple months, at least. Alpaca, Anarch, thank you as well for the gift of memberships. Thank you. You're not allowed more than one vacation a year. No, I mean, you know. I feel like when you get to decide your own work schedule, I don't know, you have to be mindful of how many breaks you take in both directions. Like, you take too few and you'll burn yourself out. You take too many and, I mean, you know, you'll drain your bank account, which is also not ideal. So you gotta find the happy middle ground. I mean, thank you, Aron, Becca Fuendos, Scissor, Sigma Tum. Thank you very much for the gift of memberships. Thank you. Yeah, you gotta find the sweet spot. That's why you have the auto feeder. I had a lot of fun playing Tunic, and I really want to play more. I was tempted to, like... I was tempted to just stream for 1 hour, and it's me playing Tunic, and I pretend like it's pre-recorded, but it's actually live. But I didn't. But I need to decide what to do for the remainder. If I will record it or stream it. Maybe next time. I do want to play more. I have not been looking because I don't want to see spoilers. Can you tell me in a non-spoiler way if I'm doing okay? Am I on track? Did I miss huge giant pieces of info that I need to know? I'm doing good? Okay, thank you. That's all I need to know. I'm like scared even more than in Outer Wilds, where I did miss big giant pieces of information that I was supposed to know. Maybe that's why I'm scared of Tunic, because I feel like there is stuff that I should know. But I feel like Tunic is even more minimal in the storytelling than Outer Wilds. I mean, it is, right? Because Tunic doesn't have like any... I mean, it's got a little bit of text. A little bit. a tiny amount of text. ATT equals attunement. Oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed when I finally realized. I think I have Dark Souls brain. ATT can't stand for something as simple as attack. There's no way. There's no way it can be that simple. AT&T. You thought it was a bit. Well, it was a bit. Okay, well, it wasn't a bit that I didn't know what it stood for. Because I actually didn't know it. So I was like, I probably even said, like, that has to be attack, right? But I think I said power or something. Strength. Too much Dark Souls. I want to get back into it. I want to get back into Dark Souls. Also, I have to play the new James Bond game by IO Interactive, my beloved. And I heard it was really good. So I'm excited. But today, I have to be honest, I'm a little sleepy. So it's going to be a shorter stream. I just wanted to say hello. I got back yesterday really late and then I barely slept because the cats were like bouncing off my head. Because they were so happy to see me, which was very sweet, but... And then, oh my gosh, I realized that my house is like full of cat hair, which you would think would be obvious. You'd think I would know that, but after being away for a week and coming back, it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta get the cat hair situation under control. It's too much, it's too much. All built up. Yeah, I got a vacuum, got a Lufton. Don't have a Roomba. I do. Honestly, I don't use it. I should, probably. I don't like it, though. Don't let it hear. I feel like I do a way better job than the robot vacuum. At vacuuming. You know? And, like, I guess my robot vacuum, who I've named Antoinette, I guess she... Like, you know, the point is that I don't have to do it. But, like, yeah, she's so needy. She gets stuck all the time. And then her bag gets full of cat hair. And she, I don't know, every time she goes over, like, a change in surface, like a rug, she leaves a big pile of dust behind. And I have to go and collect it. I just haven't got it working for me. You know? I can do it so fast. Like, it takes her, like, 2 hours to vacuum. And, like, I feel like I can do it in, like, 20 minutes. You know? We need to get Nimi, too. Out here to vacuum instead. Nothing beats manual labor. It's kind of true, though, isn't it? Okay, well, maybe the dishwasher, actually. And the clothes washer. But other than that, nothing little elbow grease won't do better. What is the visual aid? It's because I'm gonna explain. I've got some stories to tell. But I felt like just a blank square would be weird, so... So that's me, I guess. Story time? Okay, it's story time. Story time. I'll tell you a little bit about my vacation without revealing too much. You probably know that I love the beach and the sun, and I love to be lazy. So, like, my ideal vacation is pretty much always this. And I feel bad because, like, oh, maybe I should go to, like, you know, explore new cultures, new countries. But I just, every time I take a vacation, I'm just like, oh, what if I just go to the beach? and lounge and do nothing for a week? And I can't. resist it. So this is me. Every time. Oh my gosh, but I don't look so cursed. That looks scary. It was supposed to be sunglasses. There. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I end up doing every time. And actually, when I came home, I saw my mom. And the first thing she said to me was, "Oh my gosh, you have so many freckles now." And I do. I always forget that I get freckles because I don't go outside. And then when I do, come back with a million freckles. Which is cute, you know? I think. Maybe it was cuter when I was a kid, but... It means you enjoyed your time. And I did wear sunscreen, too. But these are not the stories. I just feel the need to illustrate. British blood is strong. Is that a British thing? Freckles? Maybe. Sorry, don't listen to me sucking on my straw. Haven't streamed in a week. Forgot how. Better freckles than a burn. I mean, I was wearing sunscreen. I'm always very careful with sunscreen. Because I don't want the sun to turn me into a crisp. Because the sun is a deadly laser, and it will. But neck always gets burned. Yeah, I always have to do my shoulders and my neck. Most of all. Don't forget the ears. Especially if you've got four ears. Okay, so this time I went to a fancy hotel resort, and I know that it was fancy because they gave out free water bottles. Which kind of makes me sad that that's where the bar is, but free water. Wow. Yeah, you didn't have to pay for the water bottles. Which is kind of crazy in this day and time. Name brand water, hotel brand water. Hotel brand. But it was, at first, there were only 2 bottles of water. And it's always kind of like, well, that's not really enough for a day. A day's water intake. You're gonna need more than that. Certainly. So, I was a little bit like, well, I wish there was more. But then, after the first day... No. Opposite of that. There came a 3rd water bottle. And then, on the 3rd day, there came 2 more water bottles. So there were 5 water bottles. And then by the 4th day, they just kept coming. Like more and more water bottles would appear every day. Until there was like an insane amount of water bottles. Because they're like the refillable kinds. They would get refilled, but more would be added each time. It was never too much, though. I mean, you should always stay hydrated. But it was exactly like this. Just the surface is completely covered with the water bottles. Is this a parable? I don't know, maybe. I also know it's nice because they gave out, and I'm not going to tell you where it was, because they didn't pay me. If they want the free promotion, they can give me a discount. But they like tied up my phone cable with a little tie, and I thought that was like so nice. It's about the little things, you know? And my glasses were on the table. And they put a little glasses cleaning cloth with the glasses. It's like, oh my goodness. So fancy, so fancy. I felt truly spoiled. It's pretty dedicated, right? I mean, it kind of feels like, I don't know. It kind of feels like hotels should do this, but they rarely actually do. Did they fold the towels into cool shapes? No. But that would have been cool. I've seen them do that at like Disney World. I think. They shape it into like Mickey Mouse. Or sometimes they do scenes. Oh yeah, and also it was this happened. So it's like a fancy resort hotel, and I saw 2 weddings while I was there. 2 different weddings, people getting married, and both times I was watching from the pool. And it wasn't just me, okay? It wasn't just me. But like the wedding is happening over here. The happy couple. And then everyone in the pool was all like just staring, just watching the wedding. And I felt bad a little bit, but then like everybody was staring, so like I might as well stare too. But it was like beautiful wedding ceremony with all the guests over here. And then just like pool full of people staring, including me. Yeah, everybody else is doing it. I don't know. I mean, what are you meant to do? I feel like it's human nature. If there's something interesting going on, you're going to stare. You're going to see. And there was a prime view in the pool for the wedding. Over 2 weddings. 2 weddings. Did I go to the reception though? No. Yeah, 2 weddings. And a pool, yes. Which wedding was better? They were hard to compare. One was much larger than the other one. One, they were setting up flowers for like 5 hours before the event even started. And then the other one, I mean, was also like quite extravagant, but not quite that extravagant. I've learned, okay, I've actually talked about before my ideal wedding. That was naive Nimi, who had not done any wedding planning at that point at all. My view on weddings has changed when I started researching like what it actually takes to put on a wedding. And it's crazy! It's crazy! It does get expensive very quickly. I don't know, like the kinds of weddings that you see on TV, they cost an insane amount of money. Like, I don't know, I mean, this is what you get from, like, watching TV, but I always thought that, like, you know, the kind of wedding where you have, like, even, like, 50 guests, you know? and then you got your like wedding orange and flowers and like a buffet table. This kind of wedding costs like minimum like $30,000. And it can easily go over 100,000, 150,000. It's crazy. 30,000 is like the bare minimum that a wedding like this would cost. Yeah, it's like the food. Well, the food is just one thing, but also the venue can easily cost like 5,000 to 10,000, and then yeah, I don't know, just everything, the photos, yeah, the alcohol. I don't know. So I've decided to do more simple for my own. Because I just can't justify, I don't know, because it's just one day, you know? Like, imagine spending $30,000 on, like, a vacation. Like, you can go on a crazy vacation for, like, a month with $30,000, you know? That's, like, 4 VTuber models. Yeah. But I don't know. And also the dress, too. I said I wanted, like, 3 dresses. Well, honestly, I still do, but... the dresses get expensive fast, too. They do. Skip on the wedding, splurge on the honeymoon. I feel like that's the way, because, I don't know. Don't you feel like the wedding is also kind of stressful if you're the you know, the one getting married? I guess it shouldn't be, but it inevitably is stressful, right? You have to bear the responsibility of making sure everything goes well. Yeah, they're for the guests. What if I'm selfish? What if I'm selfish? And I'd rather just go on a crazy vacation. Not the wedding planner. Ah, but then if you want the wedding planner, it's even more expensive. Then you elope. I feel like that's the way. I don't know. I have been to very few weddings in my life. And by very few, I mean one when I was little. And that's it. So I don't know. I didn't know what is like normal. Like what's normal for a wedding. I think the ones that I witnessed from the pool were on the extravagant side, probably. I attended 2 over my vacation. That's true. Now I've been to 3. Now 3. At a resort. Yeah, and I am pretty sure that the wedding... like guests, well, because I overheard some of them talking, and I'm pretty sure most of them were not like local to the area. Like most of them also had to fly in, too. So that gets crazy too. If everybody has to book a vacation, eavesdropping. I was eavesdropping. A destination wedding, but it's cool to watch. From the pool. I'm starting to sound like Agent 47. Oh my gosh, it did feel like it would have been a Hitman map. It really did. The poolside seats. You know, I didn't know that weddings were that expensive until I started researching. I was shocked. I was sticker shocked. That just seems like a crazy amount of money to spend for one day. For one day. Yeah, it adds up. Adds up. Pinterest doesn't include the price tags when they just show you these beautiful weddings. You want a wedding in a pool. Backyard wedding is cool too. I mean, that kind of relies on you having a backyard, though. If you have your own pool, have your wedding at your own pool. Everything comes with a wedding tax. I've heard about that too. Like a cake might cost you $200, but then a wedding cake, like the same wedding cake, would cost like $1,000. VR chat wedding. World of Warcraft wedding. Just have to tell them it's for a event. Okay, I've thought about that, but are they gonna be mad? Like what if I'm planning my wedding and I'm like, it's for an event. There will be 20 people there. and then I plan and they're like, okay, all good. And then I show up in a white wedding dress. Are they gonna be mad? Are they gonna kick me out? Are they gonna retroactively charge me? Like you bamboozled us. Oh no, it's not a wedding. I'm just wearing this for fun. You get banned and blacklisted? Well, that's fine if you only plan on getting married once, right? Then it's okay. if you get banned, as long as you can squeak through once. You're okay. Say it's for a birthday and have somebody else pick it up. I think yes. Weddings are expensive, but it's fun to watch them when you don't have any part in it. You can just sit back and relax. They're beautiful, beautiful weddings. Oh my gosh, and you know, did one of them, when the bride and the groom kissed, an old man in the pool started clapping and cheering along with all the guests. Like, just getting involved completely. It's kind of sweet. I think it was. I mean, it's like weird if you act like there's some barrier between them, because there's not, you know. It's like human beings here, you know. It's weird to just ignore each other too, right? Kinda should if you're watching. I was like, there were like bushes, and I would like hide in the pool behind the bush, like over here, and watch through the bush, which is not any better than just watching, you know, in full view. So there was a little bit, you know, like some foliage here and there, but not entirely. So I invited her just to crash neither. I wasn't crashing it because I was in the public pool. They just happened to be getting married right next to the public pool. Yeah, I didn't take any food. Exactly. You're just spying. Screaming from the bushes. From the pool behind the bushes. Also, what happened is there were lots of, like, you know, outdoor restaurants. And so sometimes when you're eating at an outdoor restaurant, there won't be animals around. And there were birds. They would, like, wait on the wings for people to, like, get up and leave their tables. And then they would immediately come down and start eating. And I watched like 3 birds descend and start eating a muffin, and I was really cheering for them to, like, you know, finish the muffin before a staff member came over to chase them off. And they got a good bit of the muffin. They ate quite a bit. I was cheering for them. Think they ate any chicken? Probably. I think they eat anything, you know? I'm on Team Bird. I am. They're relentless. This was actually at a different time. And I will not say what the restaurant was. It was a nice restaurant, and I maintain that it was a nice restaurant. But I was eating there at my table, and it was like late at night. There were not very many other people in the restaurant. Can I draw myself a little cuter? No. Cannot. Anyway, I was sitting eating, and out of the corner of my eye, I spied the cutest little mouse ever scurrying along the wall. And I was so scared for it because I knew that if the staff saw it, they might, like, I don't know, they might explode it on sight. They might terminate it immediately. You know? So I was trying not to look because I didn't want to draw attention to the mouse. Because I don't think that they had an infestation. I think that the mouse just came in from outside and it was on its way. Officer, the mouse was on its way out. It's not causing any problems. Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure it was a fancy restaurant. I did not snitch, but I do think they noticed the mouse. I mean, it was like the staff were also trying not to make a big deal out of it because they didn't want the patrons to notice and freak out. But I also didn't want the staff to notice. I wanted the mouse to get away with it. Maybe that's bad. Maybe that's unhygienic. But it was cute. It was a cute little thing. I read Between Two Fires. Because that's what I like to do on vacation, is read. Can I write it a little bit better? And this book was pretty good. Pretty good? Really good? Pretty good. Really good. I forgot how to talk. I liked it. It was a book about a disgraced knight on a holy journey with a little girl in the Black Death time period, in the bubonic plague. And I liked it. Yeah, it did have a great ending, it did. But anyway, that was making me think of the mouse. Because, of course, the bubonic plague was spread mainly, well, not entirely, but mainly by fleas on rats, right? And the fleas would carry... And the bubonic plague is actually a bacteria, not a virus. Bacterial infection. And then the fleas bite people and give them the bubonic plague. Yeah, people still get it today. But I think it's pretty easily treatable with antibiotics. Thank goodness for modern medicine. But it was a good book. I really liked the ending. And I liked the setting. It makes me want to read more books about plague. It is a cool setting. I also read... wait, what is it called? It's called To Be Taught. If Unfortunate by Becky Chambers, which is a novella, a short novella about a group of astronauts in the future who are exploring a different solar system and doing like a catalog on all the different planets, assuming that they are habitable. And it was good. It's like a melancholy, bittersweet feel. And I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a cool premise. It was. Lately I've been reading a lot of sci-fi. Have I? Well, I read Sphere. And then I read this one, and I read Project Hail Mary. What's a sci-fi? Yeah, I heard that Becky Chambers' other stuff is really good too. I think she does some like cozier sci-fi series. This one, it was cozy in a way, but also sad. Bittersweet. Yeah. Oh, I do want to go see the back rooms. Is it good? Please say yes, because I feel like it deserves to be good. It's good. It's incredible. I just like a success story from like Kane Pixels. He was like a 16-year-old kid when he started making backroom stuff on YouTube, right? It's pretty awesome that he got a movie out of it in the end. Man, it's 8/24, which they also did The Lighthouse. I also wanted to watch the drama with Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. It came out already? I guess so. I feel like I'm like I disconnected from the world for a week, so I don't know what happened. I don't know anything. There's what is it? Summer Games Fest? Is that what it is? Is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow? Is it gonna be good? I can watch along if it's gonna be good. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, well, I guess even if it's not good, I guess I can do a watch along. It always is. Jeff said it was. Are we still trusting Jeff? after High Guard? Are we is the same Jeff? Absolutely not. The same Jeff. Jeff S, thank you very much. The different Jeff. Thank you very much for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Miss Piggy loved him. She did. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there was another thing too, because I saw on Reddit. Because of course I did. A bunch of games got announced, like Until Dawn 2, which apparently has like nothing to do with Until Dawn 1. Is that true? But I don't know. I'll play it, I guess. Maybe. Different devs. It seems to have the therapist. Well, the therapist was my favorite part of Until Dawn 1. So that's all I need. And the God of War. Mom Edition. Yes, Mom of War. And... no, I don't know what else. Yeah, featuring Leve, which I don't know how to say her name still. The singer. Oh yeah, the Witcher 3 DLC, which I have not finished. The other one. Which is kind of funny that they're doing a Witcher 3 DLC. Isn't The Witcher 4 coming out? But that's okay. That's good. You know, I'll take it. Why not? It's to tie into 4. Oh, okay. That's cool then. If they actually have the like dev time to build a DLC to link them, that's pretty impressive. Witcher 4 is maybe next year, but probably later. And I have to play the new 007 game, which I don't know what it's called. But I heard it's good, and it's by Io, who did Hitman, one of my favorite games ever, so I gotta play it. A first light. The story's fun. My favorite game that I don't play. I will play it. How many hours do I have on it? How many hours do I need to have to be considered a... Ah! My phone. To be considered a real gamer. Okay. It's less than 100 hours. Only... Oh, I'm rolling over my cables. Can you hear me? I love to roll over my audio cables with my chair and break my computer. Cable abuse. They're not even like actually getting rolled over though. They're just being babies about it. They're just getting maybe shaken up. I don't know. Yeah, and I wanna play more Tunic. I have no idea how far I am. Maybe I shouldn't know. Do I record it? I guess I could record it and just post it whenever. Whenever I'm not streaming. Please stop saying obelisk! Wait, what's wrong with obelisk? Is that the wrong word? Like the obelisk? No, it's totally an obelisk. Well, if it's not an obelisk, then that's a spoiler, and I don't want to hear it. But it's exactly like the obelisk from Balatro. It's an obelisk. To me. The word I'm looking for is monolith. No, an obelisk is a tall, slender, tapered monument with 4 sides and a pyramidal or pyramidion top. Okay, I don't know if it has a pyramidal top, but it's close enough. It's close enough. Surely. An obelisk is just more fun to say than monolith. So I'm gonna keep saying... It looks exactly like the one from Balatro, though. Like, come on. Come on. Look at this. It looks exactly like that. It's an obelisk. Essentially, that's a monolith. Obelisk. Monolith. Close enough. Whatever. What's the difference anyway? I'll just start calling it a rectangular prism. I guess that's the point. I guess an obelisk is not supposed to be a rectangular prism. But what if you only know obelisks from Balatro? It's kind of like... It looks kind of lumpy in Balatro, doesn't it? Like, it looks like it'd be smooth if you ran your fingers along it. Lumpy-ish. Called pixels? It's because they're doing it in, like, perspective. I also wrote a lot on my vacation, which I'm excited about. So I keep saying, like, oh, I made great progress on my book, but then I've been stuck at 30,000 words for, like, forever. But it's because I keep deleting stuff and then writing more. Lucy P, thank you very much for the gift of memberships. Thank you. I got my old iPad that I actually bought when I very first started VTubing, and then I, like, didn't use it for many years. But I busted out my old iPad, which still works great, and I got a keyboard for it. So now I read my book on my iPad, and that's been great. Can write at the pool, can write anywhere. At the beach. 30K is so much. Thank you. It's... Okay, so I wrote like 30,000 words originally. And it was like part 1, part 2, part 3. But then, like here, I was like a baby. I didn't know anything in part 1. So then I was writing to part 3. And by the time I got to part 3, I had a much clearer idea about where I want the story to go in general. So then I had to go back to part 1 and like completely rewrite part 1, which I did. That's done. And now I'm like halfway through part 2. And then part 3 I think will mostly stay the same. And then I'll probably be at like 35,000 words. And this is not... I have not been writing in prose. So I've just been writing very simple, like... Blah 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 went here. And then they did this. And then they went over here. And they had a conversation about this. You know, very basic. But just to give me an idea of the plot. Like, exactly how everything is happening. So now, once I'm finished with part 2, redoing it, I can go through and, like, expand. Or basically rewrite again. But you know, this is more of an outline. And then actually write it in, like, beautiful, like, prose. Like, if I knew how to write a P in cursive. How do you draw a cursive P? Like this. Part 1. And it's fancy because I wrote it better, you know? And then I go and do that for all of them. That doesn't look like a P. And then part 3. The children don't know how to write cursive these days. How sad. How are they going to live in this world? Where writing cursive is such an important part of everyone's daily lives. Yes, and then each part will become like 30K words. Like go from 10 to 30K. And then it will be like 90K words, which is a novel. And then I'm done, and then I go and I edit it 1 billion times until it's good. And then maybe it'll be more like 120,000 words. But yes, that's where I am. I've made good progress on the plot. The plot, I've almost got it figured out. in a million words. Yeah, I want to try to finish it by the end of this year, and I think I can. I mean, I wanted to finish it last year, but but I didn't. But I think I can finish it this year, especially if I keep writing consistently. That's my goal. Can I publish under Nimi Nightmare? I can if I want to, but I'm gonna have a pen name. But I already know what it is, but I'll tell you later. I'll tell you when I publish it. My pen name is gonna be somewhat related, but somewhat different. Original pen name, do not steal. Okay, but don't, because I feel like very clever when I came up with it. I felt so smart coming up with my pen name. You'll see, you'll see. We get a book added merch. The book is the merch. But yes, I will be begging anyone I can to buy the book. On my knees. Please, please buy my book, please. Will be available worldwide? I mean, I hope so. I mean, these are questions. I need to just write the book first. It all depends on if I get it traditionally published or self-published. Both have their pros and cons. Because traditional publishers, then you can have your book like in a bookstore. This is a bookstore. They will like make the cover for you and like print it for you, you know, do all of that. And they'll give you like an advance, which is, I don't think I spelled that right. Advance, which is like money that you get ahead of publishing your book. And then they'll give you royalties, but the royalties will be maybe like, I don't actually know how much. It's not a lot. Is it like 10%? Or is it less? I don't know. It probably depends on your contract. 5% at best? That might be true. That's traditional publishing. But also you get to, you know, you have the prestige. Which is alluring to anybody, right? To be like, oh, look, my book's in a bookstore. You can buy it. But this does not mean that you will, like, you know, you're guaranteed to sell a bunch of copies, that it will be the next big thing. I've heard that, like, publishers will choose, like, one book and they will push that book really hard, and they might only print, like, 1,000 copies of your book, and then they might never print anymore again. So you can kind of, your book can fizzle out still with trad publishing. And self-publishing, you can do, I mean, basically whatever you want. You're free to do whatever. It could be on, you could do like Amazon publishing is really popular because they make it really easy and they'll do print on demand. But then it's Amazon, and the quality of the book is not always the greatest because it's just like their stock book. But I think you get like 95% of the profits or something. I don't know exactly. Don't quote me on this. But you get a lot. You get way more with self-publishing. And a lot of successful authors have done this and have had great success with this. And if you self-publish and your book does really well, you can always get it traditionally published later if you want to. If they are interested, if they see you, you know, you selling lots of copies. There's lots of examples of books that started out self-published and then got traditionally published. You can do other things too. Like, you could literally just make your own books, you know, and start selling them. Or you can distribute the PDF on the internet, like All Tomorrow says, for free. There's many different avenues with self-publishing. You express your free will however you like. So them at the street corner. I've already thought that, like, would I, hopefully, you know, if I get my book published, either way, you know, however, I want to carry around copies and, like, leave them places. It says, like, free romantasy. Free vampire book. Read it, please. When I have signed copies, I would love to do signed copies. Again, it all depends. Like how I get it published. How the logistics would work. I think if I did self-publish it, I could, like, literally make... It would be like making merch. Like, I could just print the book and then sign it, you know? If I just need to find somebody who will make me a book. Just like, it's like making any other kind of merch, you know? Yeah, basically, you could sell it as merch. And then you can also offer the ebook or the Amazon paperback. Yeah, I wonder if Omina could print a book. Print my book. But who knows? There's you know, they both, like I said, they both have their pros and cons. I think people are allured by traditional publishing because of the prestige of getting to say, you know, oh, my book was published by this company. Pros and cons, ha ha ha. I actually didn't mean it like that, but that's a good one. You definitely see the allure. I can't lie that I also, like, am, like, dreaming of seeing my book in a bookstore, you know? But ultimately, I will just be happy if I can finish the dang book. and, you know, get it out there in the world. Whatever form it's in. I will be happy. Yeah, because it's a huge goal, I feel like, to finish a book, you know? I think it's impressive. What percent complete is it? I don't know. Maybe like 30% complete. That doesn't sound like a lot. Especially if I want to finish it this year, but... yeah, it is hard to measure. I mean, if I want it to be 100,000 words, then it's about 30%. It's progress. I don't know, I feel like this part is hard because I have to actually use my brain. Well, I think every part of writing you have to use your brain. Really. But I keep getting stuck and being like, wait, I don't know how this can happen. Like, how does this make sense? Would my characters do this? And how did they get into this situation? You know, like, how do I make it satisfying? Yeah. Eventually, that stuff will all be done. I hope, anyway. Or the majority of it will. And then I can just, like, write it. And I don't have to think about, like, oh, but what comes next? Because to me is where I get stuck, is like where I'm trying to write, but I don't know what I'm writing. And that sounds obvious, but sometimes you're just like, okay, I'm gonna write a chapter where this happens. But then you don't actually think about how it happens. You just think about that it does happen, and then you can't figure out how to write it. So you have to think about the how and the why. But yes, I've made some good progress. Flow charts. I wish I could share more. Well, I could, I guess, maybe. If I share too much, then I will bar myself from being able to be traditionally published. They get mad if you share too much of your work on the internet ahead of time, I think. So I will keep it all a secret for now. Yeah, no spoilers. Yeah, I think that they have specific percentages that you're allowed to share online. You're not allowed to share more than like 2% of your book on the internet or something. Maybe it's more than 2%, because they all have the free previews. You've never known that. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I also have a fear that if I do finish this book and it's out there, people are gonna like dig up my old streams and be like, look at her talking about this. She doesn't know anything. And it's like, yes, I don't. Take it all with a grain of salt. I haven't been through this process before. Hopefully I'll know more one day. But that day is not today. Hello, future book talk people. This author's a VTuber? I know! Is that scary? Don't perceive me, but do perceive my book. You know? Why would it be? I don't know. I mean, it would be like a dream if, like, one day I release my book and then people are typing in chat, like... Okay, not exactly a dream. They're typing in chat, like, stop streaming and write the next book! What are you doing? Why are you playing Tomodachi Live? Go write the dang book! Want the GRRM life? I mean, who wouldn't want the GRRM life? You could start saying that now. No, don't. This girl is doing anything but riding the winds of winter. Hey, I produced A Dream of Spring. It's out there. It's there. Dream of Spring 2. Yes, that's the progress that I have made on my book. Which I'm excited to keep working on it. And hopefully eventually it will stop being like, oh, I'm doing this thing that I've been talking about for the past year. And eventually it will be like, oh, yeah, I did publish my book. And you can read it. I'll get there. I hope so. It'll be 2 years. I mean, books take a long time to write. They should, right? They should take a long time. It would be weird if I was like, oh, I wrote this book. I wrote it in 1 month. Wouldn't you be suspicious? Wouldn't you say, Nimi, maybe you should keep working on it a little longer? Maybe you should let it cook a little more. Jonathan Strange took her like 10 years to write? Oh my gosh, well I believe that. It's like it's an in-depth world and a long book. A hefty book. I have too heard of like... would be for like traditionally published authors who have like deals for their books that they're writing and they end up with deadlines. And it's like... you just end up writing the book right before your deadline. But you can't write a whole book in a night. So they must give you deadlines like chapter-wise, right? like this is a deadline for the next chapter. You would die. Me too, me too. The publisher does do deadlines? Yeah, if they give you like a deal for the book, right? Which maybe they do, and maybe they give you quite like a lucrative deal if they're gonna give you these deadlines. You get deadlines months out for delivering drafts, editing, things like that. What if you write your draft the night before? Like a college essay. Could never do a deadline. I feel like I actually need a deadline. Otherwise, I'll just take forever to make anything. I'll just spend an infinite amount of time working on it. Because how do you know when something is done, you know? I guess when you're sick of looking at it. When you're sick of it, then you just call it done. But yeah, I mean, my book, there's no real, like, time pressure or anything. I'm just doing it for fun, because I want to. But I do want to. That's why I'm trying to get myself to finish it by the end of the year. I'm trying to give myself the deadline to do it. But in the end, it's whatever. Yeah, I do want to prove to myself that I can. I do. It's kind of like my dream right now. One of my dreams. To write a book. Yeah, just keep working on it bit by bit. I mean, that's the crazy thing about a book, right? Is that it's so huge. Like, I don't even know how many hours I've worked on it already. I've probably worked on it for... I mean, it must be over 100 hours. I mean, maybe more even. Already. How many more will it be? You know? You just see how long I've had my file open? Wait, can you check that? But a lot of the time it's open and I'm not working on it. It's just open. Yeah, all the time spent daydreaming too is a ton. The AFK hours. I mean, more often than not, it is open on one of my tabs, so. Does it give you words per minute? I hope not. It's gonna be like 0. Like 0.0001 words per minute. 30,000 words, 100 hours writing. How long is that? Okay, I'm gonna go to Tapir meeting, and I think I will do some dolls. Or maybe Tomodachi Life. Something. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, wait, before I forget. The cats were so excited to see me. And Artemis was so clingy that he followed me into the bathroom. I was sitting on the toilet and he jumped into my lap while I was on the toilet. It's like, Artemis, this might be too clingy, even for me. And I love a clingy cat, but I know I was gone, but cat moment. I know he did that twice. He did that twice. Yeah, they really did miss me. They're very cute. Yeah, no privacy. No privacy. I mean, it's bad enough when they follow me into the bathroom. Your cat does that all the time. It fights you when you try to stop her. That is cat things. That is cat things. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. I should have refilled my water, but I didn't. But that's okay. Should we do the dolls? Let me just throw my tablet on the ground. No drink handy. That's rare for me. It's fine. There's still some ice in there, so the ice will melt, and then I can drink the melted ice. Okay, let me pull up the dolls. The Wordle was diabolical today. I haven't been doing the Wordle. I've just been doing the Quordle, which is always diabolical. Honestly. Oh, the Scrandle just started. Today's the Scrandle. You prefer the waffle. Let's see. Am I Mario? Let's see. Okay, bonus round first. I get to vote with my heart. Chicken nuggets and chips or $1 dog? It has to be the $1 dog. It looks like a pretty good hot dog. To me, I like that it's got some like grilled marks. I like the mustard. And it's only $1. Have to. Oh. Cheese fries. Okay, it's the direct matchup or large cheese fry. Okay, I mean, this one is cheaper. And this one looks better to me. This one looks like a melted Kraft Singles. You see how it's like a sheet? No, I don't know if it really is a melted Kraft Singles. Oh, but do people like this? And these fries look soft. They look soggy. These ones look dry, but at least they're crispy. Okay. Do I still got it? Vegan pizza with vegan cheese. I've met many a pizza like this in my days. Oh my goodness. And it is a sad day when you meet a vegan pizza like this. Please believe me that not all vegan pizzas are like this. We have like more appropriate cheese than just the cut up slices. It's not all like this. Or the homemade pear pizza. Homemade pear pizza? I guess it's like... I guess it's like pineapple on pizza? Pear pizza. It's only 50 cents. But come on! The vegan one has to win! Ooh, 80%! Oh my gosh! Vegans are winning today. I can't believe it. Venmo app, thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Somewhere in America, Southern style smashed potato with pulled pork, bacon bits, cheese served cold. Oh. Or sausage barbecue burnt ends with cheesy chips. It's gotta be this one. I mean, served cold is diabolical. But are people reading that? Because it should not be cold. Free hot dog? Really? Or chicken burger? The tiniest chicken tender that doesn't even cover the whole burger. And a sad bit of pickle. It's gotta be the free hot dog on like the sandwich bread. I mean, have you ever eaten a hot dog microwaved in the microwave? Where else would you microwave it? And then you don't have any buns, you just put it on a slice of white bread? I have, and I would again. 82%? So when it says direct matchup, it means that like that's why it's 80%. It's not like people were polled yes, no. It's like which between these? Lime pie or poutine? Can I have my poutine with nothing, please? A nothing poutine, please? Maybe there's a little bit of gravy. I mean, it looks better than the 8-pound lime pie. That's crazy. Fish and chips with mushy peas and mayo. General Tso's meatball supreme sub. Okay. It's a bit of an unusual food combo. There's like an olive in there. Pepperoncinis. I don't think that this should be together all on a bun. I don't know about that. But I don't want to eat the mushy peas and the like anemic looking fish. Oh, wait, really? Oh, maybe I should have gone with my gut. I just thought that there was too much going on with the general sauce. Okay, breakfast? Oh, fried French toast sticks. I mean, that's what I would want. It's not about me. Okay, but this looks better. Oh, it looks so good. I love French toast and fried French toast sticks. Okay, thank goodness. Grilled cheese, well done with extra glitter? Or the grimace burger? No! These are both cursed! Not the grimace burger! My nemesis. Grilled cheese, well done with extra glitter? I mean, nobody's picking the glitter cheese. Right? Don't make me vote on the grimace burger. How dare you? How dare you? Takis and milk. This is not... They didn't serve this to you. I don't believe it. I don't believe they served this to you. Boiled pork feet? I don't know. I don't want the boiled pork feet. It was kind of close, though. I was mad at the Takis and milk, but the Takis and milk is just gonna taste like Takis and milk. The boiled pork feet, I just can't. Veal meatballs with mashed potatoes and soup. Is this like chickpea soup? Xander filet. Xander? like from League of Legends? Saffron potatoes, lentils, chocolate dessert, and soup. Where's the chocolate? Oh, right here. Xander's a fish? I think this one looks better. No, does it? The vegetables look like they were frozen. But no, maybe it's this one. Oh, it was pretty close though. This was a hard day for me. But I'm just glad that the vegan cheese won, or the vegan pizza, by some miracle. It won. And I have to say, I've had many a vegan pizza like that, and I'm sad every time. Those days are more and more uncommon, though. Nowadays, you find, like, decent vegan pizza more often. Okay, the connections. Public, rider, salt, pepper, oil. I mean, things I want on my sandwich. Components of Jersey Mike's Way sauce. Kitchen, tempura, pana. It's a food themed day today. No, tempura? Tempura. Hold on. Tempera? Gouache, that's paint. Panache, I think that's food. Run, town, beastie, verve. Has it verve? Acrylic, gusto, verve. Panache. And salt. I don't know, wait, is it salt? And... It's salt! I don't... Wait, is this salt? Something with zest. A zest for life. Do it with gusto, with verve, with panache. Or with... I don't know if it's salt. with beastie! With gouache! No, wait, this is... Okay, we got paint. Paint. paint, and tempera? Do you think that's paint? That is paint. Okay. Not tempera. Not tempera. Verve, gusto, panache, and salt. You know, like worth is salt? A rider worth is salt? I don't know. Wait, oil? So the Jersey Mike's way was a red herring? We're not getting salt, pepper, vinegar, oil? What I want on my sandwich? Beastie. Public. Kitchen. Rider. Town. Is it pepper? With run. Do it with pepper! Salt. What away, pepper! I don't know what it is. Is it Beastie? Do it with Beastie. Okay. Hold on. Kitchen. Run? I run this town. I run this town. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I can do this. I haven't done the connections in a week. That's what panache means, right? Beastie? Tie. Ends in tie. Gar. Hen. Ends in hen. Ends in gar. Ends in animals. I don't know if that's gonna be it. Egg. Tie. Gar. Hen. Tur. Own. Un. Run. Town. Wait. Well, maybe it's salt and pepper go together. Things you find in a kitchen. I don't know if you find a kitchen in a kitchen. You don't. It wasn't even one away. Maybe it's Beastie. With Beastie, I'm gonna lose right here. Rider. Kitchen. Beastie. Do it with Beastie. Go Beastie mode. Vinegar? Hold on. I've never heard that. Sorts of classic hip-hop groups. A ghost kitchen, ghost pepper, ghost town, ghost rider. I don't know if I was getting these. Esprit? I've never heard vinegar as esprit before. Could have gone ghost, maybe. Maybe so. The cost codal. Authentic Asia vegetable pad thai, 6 by 9 ounces. This is probably $8.99. Whoa, way more expensive. Okay. I thought Costco was cheap. $13.99. Lower. $12.99. Lower. $11.99. It was $11.99. It's huge. Every time I'm at Costco, which I used to be kind of a Costco hater, but I've come around. Every time I'm at Costco, I like buy a bunch of stuff, and I get so deluded by Costco that I start to think that everything around me is like normal size. And then when I take it home and I like pull it out of my bag, I realize I've bought like a giant thing of Momofuku Chili Crunch. Like it was not normal size at all. But amongst all the giant things at Costco, like it looks normal. And then you would take it out of its habitat and suddenly you realize how massive it is. It'll last. I've been working through my Costco jar of Momofuku Chili Crunch. I mean, that stuff is delicious. I'm putting in everything. Let's do the Doc Turtle. A 45-year-old woman presents to the clinic with a chief complaint of weakness. That's gonna be hypothyroidism. Probably congenital. Incorrect. She reports difficulty climbing stairs to vacuum and reaching up to put dishes away in the upper cabinets. Okay, that's gonna be like musculo. Like probably. That's gotta be fibromuscular dysplasia. Physical exam reveals muscle weakness in the shoulders and hips. Notably, there is no tenderness on palpitation. That's gotta be musculo. That's probably congenital muscular torticollis. There are no notable skin findings on exam, and she endorses dyspnea with deep breathing. She endorses? She endorses it? No advertisements, please, in the clinic? That's probably your shoulders. I think I'm onto. I think it's probably Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Laboratory studies show elevated ESR, elevated CK, and lymphocytosis. So it's not lymphoma. No. Muscle biopsy reveals endomycelial inflammation with CD8 plus T. I feel like they're getting harder. I feel like the doctorals have gotten harder. Endomycelial inflammation with CD8 plus T cell infiltration into non-necrotic fibers alongside areas of necrosis. So it's like a... It's like a... It's like... Immune... It's some kind of immune... Immune something. Like an immune... Satiate plus T-cell infiltration into non-necrotic fibers. Like a immune necrosis? Like an immune thrombocytopenia. Polymyositis. Myositis. Of course. Of course! The Dark Turtle is getting harder. I swear. It wasn't always this hard. I need to study. I need to hit the books. Okay, the Quartal. I have to do my usual. Wait, what is my usual? I don't know. Ready? And... point. Are good ones. Okay. I could probably do this one. We have a Y-A-N-T. Not panty. No, it can't be. It can't be panty. Can it even be anti? Something anti? It's not panty. Well, it doesn't have to be. Anti. But it seems to make sense. Why do I do the Quartal every time? Every time I do the Quartal, I regret it. Not a word. Not a word. I was looking up here, though. No, it can't be, because the A is not in the middle. Of course. We got a Y? And a T? No, nope. I'm typing ghoul. No one can stop me. Okay. Okay. We have an H? And a Y? I don't think there are words that start with Y that are only 5 letters long. I don't think there's a single one. It can't be. This is not the game to play when I'm on like no hours of sleep. Wait, I saw it in chat. No way, it's yacht. Oh. Okay, I stole that one. I don't get to keep that one. That's a hard word though. For Wordle. Tasty. Wait, can it be tasty? No. Nasty. Nasty, wasty hobbitses. Wait, so the E could be at the start. And Sue? No, they wouldn't. They would not. And Sir. I can't believe they would. They pick weird words for the Quordle. Maybe they don't. Maybe words are just weird when you think about them too much. So we got an R, a U, and a C, and a Y. Juicy. But it's not. Wait, but the R doesn't go at the start. Curly. Kirby. Wait, I don't have letters, right? Curvy? No. Hold on. R-Y-C-U. Curry. You tried to deceive me with the double letters. I don't know if I get to claim that one. Really. Because I stole an answer. Or two. Wait, guess the game when I moused over it? I have a document listing all the dolls I play, and when I moused over it, it was showing me Minecraft. Wait, no, maybe that's not Minecraft. Anyway, it's not today's anyway. Can they give you Minecraft on Guess the Game? I mean, I'm sure they can. Why not? This, I don't know. No, this is probably... I don't know. This is probably Fatal Frame. Original release too old for Metacritic? I think I'm doomed then. Old games? It's probably Metroid. Like 1. On the SNES? I don't think I know it. If it's not Mario. And I don't think it is Mario. Super Mario Bros. A beat 'em up? With a monkey? Let's play Duke Nukem. Did they put that on the SNES? That's Batman! That's Batman! What? Do you think they would just call it Batman the video game? I feel like they course it's Batman. It's Batman. Batman Forever, the arcade. No, it's probably not an arcade game. Wait, maybe it's Batman Forever. Batman Returns. I could never have guessed that Batman was going to show up in that game. With the monkeys? Batman? I'm shocked. You saw Batman and gave up. There are too many Batman games, you know. How can you possibly guess? The cuddle. We just go for it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't just go for it. I thought if I just, you know, went based on vibes, maybe I would do better. But no. Okay, let's just do that. Let's do the bandle. Somebody said the bandle is cursed today. Or hard. Is that true? Start it over. Oh wait, I forgot to show you. Oops. Bring out the bandle. Released in 1994, 100 million YouTube views. Difficulty very hard. Okay, 90s bands. That's probably gonna be no doubt. I like I know it. I surely don't. But I feel like I know it. It's kind of sad. Kind of melancholic. Okay, 90s bands. 90s bands. It's I don't think it's gonna be like the Backstreet Boys though. It's not. Probably gonna be Nirvana. Like one of these. Oh, it is. It is Nirvana. It better not be the one with the uncomfortable name that I saw on the list. I mean, I think I just have to keep typing. Maybe this one. I don't know my Nirvana. Probably Where Did You Sleep Last Night? Oh, it was! just based on vibes alone. It's a cover of a super old blues song. Oh, so it was kind of like a good pull for me to guess Nirvana then. It just had the vibes. It had the vibes. The original's a classic. I don't know if I know it. On their Unplugged album. I can't hear my music. There it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. I will be back tomorrow. I guess I'll watch the... whatever it is. The Summer Games Fest? Why not? What time? Is that Nimi Standard Time -1, right? That's what you guys were saying? Is tomorrow Friday? Already? I also want to play James Bond 007 at some point soon. And I want to play Tunic. Jeff condemning another game to the... Wait, is it actually Jeff? Is he actually gonna be there? I just googled Jeff as if that's gonna tell me anything. It's his show? They gave him another show? After what happened last time? I guess they're all his shows. He gave it to himself. Well, good for him. How come he gets so many shows? I guess because he just puts it on. He gets his birthday and his anniversary. He runs 3 shows every year and I'm eating it up. Wait, is it gonna be fun though? Like, is Miss Piggy gonna be there? Like, do I need to make a bingo board or is it not that kind of show? You know? Like, is there gonna be entertainment? Depends on your attitude. It's usually just trailers. Well, I guess we can have a bingo anyway, but the bingo won't be like Todd Howard slides onto the stage on his knees. Not entertainment, but new game reveals. I mean, maybe that's what the gamers want more than entertainment. The games are the entertainment. It's the free space. But Gaben's not gonna be there, right? I was so disappointed. I really thought Gaben was gonna be at the Game Awards, and he wasn't. He wasn't. I just wanted to see Gaben. Probably not. He's too busy exploring the depths of the ocean in his submersible. Can't blame him. I mean, that's what I would do if I was Gaben. Actually, I would not be in the submersible, but I would be on the beach. For sure. He's playing IRL Subnautica. Wait, he kind of is. He doesn't even need Subnautica 2. He can live that out in real life. Is it court lately? Wait, is he getting sued? Or is he suing somebody? And does he have to go himself? By New York? No way, I didn't know. No, I didn't know. Steam is getting sued? Oh, trying to claim Steam has a monopoly? I see. Maybe it has a monopoly in my heart. No, because I also have my Humble Bundle subscription. There. I buy my games elsewhere too. Please keep forgetting to cancel it. I did. I was gonna actually. There's new games, aren't there? Let me check. I wanted to do last month's, but I missed it. Unfortunately. I mean, I could still do it this month. Or I mean, I could do last month this month, but but you know, last month's looked kind of cool. Is this an FMV game? This looks weird. Nun game? Indica. You play as a nun. There's Octopath Traveler 2. Everybody loves that game. Actually, they love the first one. Do they love the second one? It has 93% positive. The Rift Breaker. Life is Strange. Double Exposure. Okay, there's some high-priced games in the bundle this month. Indica. Citizen Sleeper 2. Construction Simulator. Hell Clock. And Overlooting. Almost feel like the second game more. Maybe I will have to get Octopath Traveler 2. You love Citizen Sleeper 2? There's some good things in the bundle this month. There's some good stuff. Yeah, Indica's the nun game. I kind of want to play it. It looks weird. I play JRPGs? No, but I can put it in my Steam library in case, you know, 10 years from now I have a change of heart and I'm suddenly really into JRPGs, and then I don't have to buy it in the future. It's happened before. It's happened in the past. It could always happen again. The day will come. I don't like JRPGs. I have not gotten into any that I've tried. Well, I don't usually like turn-based combat where you choose from a menu. But I guess there are exceptions. Well, I sort of like Pokemon, but actually I don't really care for the combat in Pokemon, which you will see if you watch me play, where I just spam the same move over and over and put no thought into it. I wonder why I don't like it if I'm not engaging with the more complex plot mechanics. I feared hunger, but usually I like it not because of the combat. Well, maybe you don't though. I tried to play one of the Tales of games long ago and I didn't really get into it. Yeah. But loved in Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is different though. It's like a CRPG, right? It's not like turn-based combat, because I like turn-based combat like Baldur's Gate or like Civ 5. Tactical turn-based is different. But yes. Is menu combat I don't like? Yes. Is that a way to describe it? I think it is. I don't enjoy the menu combat. Usually, if I play it, I'm playing it for like a different reason other than the combat. 4 dudes in a row is peak, though. I do want to play... Well, I want to play Darkest Dungeon. That's 4 dudes in a row, but that's not menu combat. That's like a... Isn't that like a card? A deck builder? I don't know. 4 guys in a line. There are girls, too. 4 entities in a line. That also has menus. It is a menu. Well, yeah, it's true. Undertale, I liked. Well, you know, I was suspicious of Deltarune because of the combat that they changed. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. But I did. Maybe I just haven't given it enough of a chance, you know? Maybe. I just don't like Tales games. I also tried to play Earthbound because I've heard it's amazing, and I did enjoy it. But I didn't enjoy the combat of Earthbound. And I didn't beat it. Though I should. It's a bit grindy, yeah. I mean, it was hard. So it's not like a matter of difficulty, because Earthbound was hard. I don't like games where you just have to, like, push a button. You know? Like, I'm gonna make people angry. When I played Torchlight 2, I found it a bit too easy, and like I was just walking around and pressing my buttons and not having to think about it at all. I prefer when there's more to it. That's the genre, though. It's I don't know. Then I've played like Rabbit and Steel. Well, I guess it's kind of different. Rabbit and Steel is like MMO gameplay, but without like the MMO. But it's just like the raiding, you know? And that game is fun. That game is hard. That game's really hard. I would like Torchlight if it was more like that, you know? More difficult. Like, my favorite Torchlight level was the one where they make you stand inside the circles because it adds, like, a layer of difficulty. But I don't know, you know, I like Vampire Survivors, and that one you don't even have to push the buttons. That one you do turn your brain off. So maybe I don't have any valid reasons. I don't know. You just move, no buttons. Just bust out some more Wii shovelware. Oh my gosh, I bought some Wii games on my vacation. Because you know I had to hit up the new GameStop. Gotta check out the GameStop wherever I go and see what they got. This one had some good stuff, except I don't remember what I bought. I bought Madagascar 3 for the Wii. I bought a Club Penguin game for the Wii. I don't remember what else I got. I got 2 other things. What were they? I don't remember. I just went in and I started grabbing games off the shelf. Will they work? They better. I threw my receipt away, so there's no turning back. Bargain bin. They were cheap this time. Well, they could be cheaper, I guess. They were $5 each. I got 4 games for $20, which is not so bad. I mean, GameStop is expensive. But sometimes Wii games are like $20 a pop. Wait, I think I got a pet hospital game. I'm remembering. Some kind of pet hospital. And I got Pets Horses 2, which actually I have on Steam, but it was not working on my computer, so let's just play it on the Wii instead. So we got some horse game and some pet game. Goombas. Yes, so Wii Slop is back on the menu. Wait, you're right, it is animal themed, isn't it? Because Madagascar is animals, Club Penguin is animals, horses, animals, pets, animals. I do love animals, it is true. There was a lot of the kinds of games I played as a kid. There was one Barbie pet vet clinic that I played, and I thought that one was really fun. But this one is not Barbie, I don't think. I don't remember. Must investigate. Okay, but I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm still recovering from traveling, but it's good to be back. Thank you guys for the warm welcome back. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching Tunic while I was away. I will keep playing at some point. You know, I am eager to continue. Although I need to watch the VOD for the last one because I do not remember what I was doing, and I feel like if I don't go in with a plan, I'm just gonna be wandering for an hour. Okay, but what was up with that place I was in the last episode, though? What was up with that? That place was crazy. No spoilers, but what was up with that? I didn't like that. I didn't. I don't know if I'm supposed to be there or not. And I'm not gonna look. No spoilers. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out today. I will see you tomorrow. We can watch the Summer Games Fest. And it will be fun. Alright, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh,